All right, we got the old girl up in the air. So this is an immediate telltale sign. Something's going on here or there or somewhere, so we got to find out, but this is all solid. It's got this little bit of dusty rust on it, but we're going to wipe that off. No holes in the frame, right?
No, not a single hole.
What do you think of this exhaust system? You think I ought to patch that hole? Or should we just put a new exhaust system on it?
What hole?
It's about $600.
Oh, really? I would patch it.
Muffler don't look horrible. I mean, I'd go a couple years probably.
This one's bad, but
that's a resonator.
You can just get rid of that.
We gotta get rid of the resonator. Aha! That's a little problematic, but we'll fix that. We'll see. I'll check things out, and then we'll fix what we gotta fix. I'm fixing more than I gotta fix. I know that. Looks like I got brakes back, but every hose is shot.
Yep. It's got any drums in the back, right? Yep.
12-inch drum.
That's crazy.
Bigger drums than a 3/4 ton pickup truck. Okay, looking at the bottom of this Cadillac, and what we have is surface rust. It's coming off in very fine scale. So I'm gonna wire this thing off. Then I gotta really figure out the best way to deal with it. I'm looking at different stuff online. We got Coro Seal stuff. Looks like you can spray it on. There's a Rustzilla stuff. Looks like you spray it on and it just, you know, turns the rust to a black primer that you can paint. Underneath of the floors look great. They still have the original sound deadening goo on them. This part of the floor obviously is bad, but that rusted from the inside out. Inside the car where it was wet all the time. So this is a little tour of this, and this don't look too bad. It's all solid, but it is all surface rusted. So, and when I do this, it feels like it's coming off in little tiny flakes, but there's no giant shards. So the first thing I'll do though, I want to fix the brake lines and get that done. So I got the rubber hoses on order because we don't trust these at all. I can feel that brake line up in there. This brake line seems fairly good. And if it's good all the way, it won't be something I have to change. That'd be good. So I'll inspect it really close and make sure, because it's way up in there. And it seems like it's really in good shape. All the way. Yep, that don't look bad. This may have been changed sometime in the last couple decades. Drop the oil out, change the oil. I got a new oil filter from Napa. Yeah, so there's the black streak of oil coming out, and it looks pretty black. I mean, it looked really clean at the bottom of the stick when we were looking at the car in the field. But we started it and stirred it up, and it's black.
It's all homogenized.
Yeah, we homogenized the dirt back into it. But this is probably good oil with actual zinc in it. Okay, I got this thing just dripping dry. I pulled the oil filter off, spilled a little oil on my hands, and it really didn't look bad. I mean, it feels nice and slippery, like oil should. So I feel pretty good about this oil change. I mean, it's not like I just dumped out tar like I have in the past. Doesn't look too bad. I'm putting shell rotella in. As far as I know, this stuff still has some zinc in it, so it's still go okay for the flat tappets and all that in these older engines. 1540, I'm never going to drive it in the winter and start it up in the winter where it might be a problem, where you'd have, you know, oil filter bypass from thick oil. If anybody knows different about this rotella, that it's not good for this for some odd reason, let me know in the comments. Every last drop. Stuff's liquid gold. I think these take a grand total of 5 quarts, but I don't remember. I think that's what they take. That gallon just needs 1 more quart. See how good I am at guessing how much oil to put in this. Is that a quart? Not quite. Right about now. Wow, right on the money. Oh, that's 3.5. Okay, that was half a quart. Okay, here we go. Yep, that should do it. Yep, right on the money. 3 quarts left in this out of a gallon. That makes 1 quart in the motor. Better check it and make sure. Right to the full mark. Beautiful. Of course, we got to start and let it run and see what it is after it fills the filter and all. So, but I think we're good. So the tires came in the mail. I'm going to have a local shop put them on. But first, I've got to do something with these rims because they're pretty ugly. And what I've done, I've already started, kind of rusted up, you know. Not horrible. Some are worse than others. I'll show you the worst one when I get to it. I'm going to wire wheel it off. I like this. This is an impact driver with a wire wheel on it. They make these wire wheels so that they just, if you could see it, they just unplug. Ha! Look how easy it is. Just unplug them. You know, they got the thing on the end that hooks right into an impact driver. What I like about the impact driver is it's never trying to take my hand off. Just got to take this and wire it off. Real easy. Now you hear it clicking, right? What an impact driver does when it gets resistance on it, it starts doing a hammer work like an impactor. Like that. So it doesn't grab the tool and try to rip it out of your hands. That's what I like about it. Probably using the tool a little beyond its design capabilities, but gotta do what you gotta do. I think that's good enough.
What's good enough now?
Oh, just this wheel, Connor.
Oh, you gotta paint them first?
Well, rust reformer.
Yeah, rust reformer.
So I'll hit it with that. It almost looks like black paint. What do we use this on? Tractor hood or something to work good?
Yeah, the farmhouse stuff.
We liked it. I'm out here in the open air, so things are blowing around a little bit. As hot as it is, and it's pretty warm today, not as hot as it's been, but it's kind of breezy. So this doesn't go on heavy, and if I would put in a heavy paint on here, those guys would chip half of it off when they're doing the tire work. Isn't that right, Connor?
Sure, chips.
Connor agrees wholeheartedly.
I didn't get chips.
What? No chips? He went for lunch. Oh, I got a spot where I got a little heavy.
You're supposed to be on the top coat it after 24 hours.
Right. I'm going to top coat it with the gigantic Cadillac hubcap.
I usually top coat within 24 minutes.
Okay. But it don't look too bad. I missed a spot. This side's a little uglier. We got a little bit of rust scale on there, a whole bunch of cobwebs. I'm just going to wire it off. Plus I can reverse it. Pretty cleaned up. Nice. Knock the dirt off. I'm going to coat this one now. What? You made yourself a sandwich? Mm-hmm. What about me? Guess I'll make my own sandwich. Nice. I think this one can will do all four. We'll have to see. Alright guys. Lunchtime. Some things can't be trifled with. And lunch is one of them. Well, this wheel's pretty ugly. We got some fairly heavy scale healing up, but wire wheel will take care of all that. Let me just see. Oh, yeah. Yep, just tears it off. It'll be good enough now. I'll spray on the rust reformer and we'll be in good shape. A couple days ago I sprayed these rusted up rims with the Rustoleum rust converter stuff in a spray can, and I think it worked pretty good. And he put the wheels on, it didn't scrape it all up, he did a nice job. The French boys downtown did it, so I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, these wheels were pretty crusty looking. It looks pretty good. It even looks kind of flat. I mean, there's pits and stuff. You can see where their old rust was. I just wired them off and sprayed them, and I think that came out really nice. Yep, and the backside too. A couple of these were so rusted. I mean, just heavy, even scaly, flaky rust. Even brand new wheel weights. You know, want this thing to ride smooth down the road. And we put the white walls out too. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way these look. I think they look pretty good. I mean, where he headed on the machine there, it did wear that off a little bit, but it's not a paint job and it's way better than the rust. I might even use that rust remover around the inside of the car. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.